Hey guys, the Dude2. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I want to talk a little bit more about my Go School experience. Um, okay, good. We're recording good. As always, well, not as always, but usually I just uh, hit record, like on a spur, on a whim, and I just start talking. So I don't, rehearse anything or I mean, I think it's pretty obvious to you guys how I just kind of bumble around. Um, so I wanted to be sure, because I got a busy weekend and I plan to do a lot of Go studying, so I wanted to just kind of throw a quick video out. And I also wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to start, I don't know, a couple months ago when I had some free time, I recorded a bunch of book reviews and a few product reviews, so I'm hoping to start putting them out in between these Go journals, because I'm sure this is boring for those of you who don't really care about uh, what's going on with Go School. You're more interested in Go and stuff, so I do have some stuff for you guys too, and I'm hoping I'll put them out right after or right before this video comes out. So there's that. I wanted to say that because if I say it, then that means I'll do it. If I don't say it, I'll just say, eh. Okay, Go School this week was much more positive. Um, I think I'm still kind of learning what to expect from both the school and myself. Um, I realized, I've mentioned the kind of the two paths, I guess the three paths available to anybody going to these schools. For the average person. I mean, obviously, if you're like a young kid and you're during summer break and your life, you could dedicate a large chunk of your life toward Go, then you would be able to get so much more out of it than the average grown-up person who works and has a family, etc. So I think I'm maybe a little too hard on myself because I am very limited on time, and so when you hear about these young kids getting their one dawn ranking, in like a year or under. I mean, I'm sure time has a lot to do with it. The amount of time and patience and etc. you could put toward it. So um, I've set some more realistic goals for myself, and I've learned how to get the most out of my schooling. So that's going on there, and I played a game against a guy. Oh, his name was Rad, R-A-D. Uh, Man, was he strong. I don't know if I know sometimes you play against people who are like your nemesis. It's not that they're such a higher rank. It's just that they play in such a way that you're very weak at. Like when I was very territorial when I first started. There was a guy who'd come in and he was very influence based, and so he kind of gave me what I wanted, but he ended up with too big of a center all the time. So I had a hard time playing against him. And when I was focusing purely on influence, I played against a guy who was very territorial, and I had a hard time with him too. This guy played moves that I did not expect. For instance, he, you know, uh, we played a couple early exchanges. He made a double wing. I invaded in the corner. Everything was kosher at that point, pretty even. And I had an open corner, and he had Sente. So I figured, okay, well, he's going to play on my open corner, and I have a plan for him. Instead of that, he just, boom, slapped a stone down, made his territory very difficult to attack, and just ignored my corner. Now I'm thinking, I mean, at the game, I had really two options: just keep building territory, but he was so far ahead already, so I had to invade, and I invaded too deep. And he's also very good at, punishing people who invade too deep. So I mean, this guy was good at playing in a way that I was very weak against, which is good because I'm actually very happy about losing that game because I realized a couple things about my playing style, and then I went and found lectures about common mistakes that people make, and I've only watched the first 10 minutes of it, and I see myself making these common mistakes. So this week I'm going to focus on erasing these common mistakes that I make. And after I spend time, memorizing and learning, what I'm doing wrong to where I can explain it a little better, I'll share with you guys my common mistakes, and maybe it's something, a common mistake that you guys make as well. So hopefully, this will help you guys out. Other news I want to talk about: the Creator Invitational is starting this Monday coming up. I'm guessing it's like the second or third or fourth or first, maybe second, third, or fourth. First, second, third, or fourth. It's coming up. It's in 3 days from me recording right now, and 3 days maybe. This is an example of me just kind of bumbling through. I'm in a group with. Let's let you know here. Who am I in a group with? I'm in a group with here, pulling it up. I'm in group D. There's 32 players, and I'm in a group with Young Schwan. I believe I said that name right. I'm not sure. And if it's who I think it is, it's my buddy from YouTube who is like the strongest player you could possibly be without being a professional. Like, he is like strong. I think he's like an 8-dan or 9-dan or 8-dan. I think is the highest you can go being amateur. So I think he's an 8-dan or 7-dan. Man, is he strong. I got Nick Stabicki, another very well-known Go player. He does the lectures on his channel. Pretty awesome. It'd be pretty awesome to play against him. But I hope he's not super harsh on me. Sometimes his reviews are like super harsh. Mr. Hondi, he's one of the first guys I started watching on YouTube, doing different reviews and not reviews, I'm sorry, he would play live games. It's one of the first to do it. I believe when he started he was a 2Q and he made it to 1-dan all live before my eyes. It was pretty awesome. So it really is truly an honor to play with these guys. It's a shame I won't get to play with a lot of the other guys that I really like. But all of these guys, so I'm not playing anybody I'm not familiar with. I've watched every one of Young Schwan's videos, probably watched 100 or so of Nick Sabicki's videos, and I've probably watched about 20 or 30 of Mr. Hondi's videos. Sometimes while at work, sometimes at home. So it really is a pleasure and an honor to play with these guys. They've all really been big in the YouTube Go world, and it's going to be awesome. So here's my question to you guys. I think I have to play each one of these guys at least once. It's a round robin. They're going to beat me. So how do I play? Do I play... do I play a move to kind of make my mark in the tournament? Like, do I open with the Great Wall? Do something crazy? Do I do my... do I just play my favorite moves? Like, do I do like a double 3-3 opening? Like, where they're just like, what's wrong with you, weak player? Or do I just, just play relaxed? Like, what do you guys recommend? Do I go nuts? Do I just do I just try not to let anything die? Like, do I just try to play real slow and solid and lose by points? Or I'm not planning on winning, so how do I play? So that's my question to you guys. If you have any advice or opinions, or what kind of game would you like to see me play? I believe these games are going to all be recorded, or at least some of them will. So hopefully I'll get a good review. Hopefully I'll get a good review on one of these games. Maybe I'll be lucky and Darwin. He's the guy at Bats Go. Batasui, I think is his nickname. He's the famous Go player. I think he's one of the first Go players on YouTube. And if you watch YouTube Go, you probably know about him. he's going to do some reviews, and maybe it'd be pretty cool if he could pick one of my games. Though I'm sure, I'm sure he'd be pretty harsh, rip me apart. But that's about it. So I have a couple days left. So if you see this, send me your recommendation on how to play. That's about it. Thanks again for the support and comments and encouragement and criticisms and advice, especially the advice. You guys give some really good advice that's really affected how I'm approaching this Go School. So that's about it. Sorry if I rambled, and I'll turn this off now and pop this video up, and then pop up a Booker product review for those of you who are just sick of hearing me talk about Go School. Alright, later guys. Bye. Thanks.